live stream of the day. Um, I find it on here. So I think we have a change of plans for tomorrow, so I may be on in the afternoon after all. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. Because I think it's going to rain tomorrow, so if I can get on in the afternoon, I will. Oh no, oh no. What the hell? Alright, hang on a sec. Alright, here we go. First person here is Kira for tomorrow. Tomorrow it looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. You got happiness coming out. You got a little bit of good karma coming back to you. You've got life starting to move forward. You may be making a decision, right? That to put some extra time or extra effort into a side business endeavor that could end up bringing in a lot of money. Four elements, general. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. This may be going back to school for business or for pleasure. Listen to your intuition. Whatever it is, it's positive. It looks like you have a new little adventure on the horizon. It also looks like you may be starting a new journey, and you have a Taurus coming in that may be of significance. Love cup here is full. If you're not with anyone right now, that Taurus could be a potential. If you are with someone right now, long-term commitment is possible around your current relationship. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Bridget, general for the rest of the week. General for next week. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You could have romance picking up if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, you can meet someone new. They may be in a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like the love cup is full next week. Your persistence pays off. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care also serves you well. Should be a pretty good week. Julie, I'm trying to learn the steps to step in the name of love. Will I get it? You'll get it. Yeah, you will get it. Beautiful one, general. Perseverance pays off. It looks like you may be making a decision to walk away from someone or something that no longer serves you. Listen to your intuition. You're moving on to greener pastures. You're being guided by the divine towards cause for celebration. A water sign enters Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Negativity moves into the past. New journey starts on the horizon. Love always, next 48 hours. Okay, you got happiness coming in. Your intuition is heightened, and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, no longer holding yourself back. You're making things happen. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. It looks like you have new energy coming in. You could meet up with an Aquarius in the next 48 hours. Pam, 3 interviews today and 3 job offers. Oh, congrats. Between the call center jobs, which one should I accept? Should I accept the answering service or tech? Okay. Answering service. Tech support. Tech support. Definitely. Davey, the Scorpio, Tara's energy towards me. You love the lashes? Thank you. I feel like they were a little overboard. I actually feel like the whole makeup is a little overboard, but whatever, it's fine. Thank you, though. Tara's energy. Her energy is pretty good. It's like abundant, 2 of Cups. Could be a love interest, abundant, forward moving, and sincere and perseverant. Pretty good. 4 elements. How does Leo feel about me, current love interest? Okay, how does the Leo feel? Seems to think pretty highly about you. Thinks that you're a happy person, someone who's pretty easy to get along with. May think that you're attractive, kind-hearted, sincere, very passionate, and they may think about you a lot. I think that they think pretty highly of you. Lee, I don't see it yet. Let me do Kira, rest of the week. Could have a new business opportunity. Oh, yeah, well, you got new business opportunity coming in. It also looks like the hard work that you put into your career is coming back to you, starting a new journey. Sagittarius and an Aquarius may enter. That may be new energy. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief, and no longer feeling weighed down by the weight of the world. Feeling like the energy around you is starting to lighten. Hangman, you may be feeling a little bit stuck, and not for long. It's like you're turning a corner. I think once you're done with this job, you're going to feel like such relief. Kira, work tomorrow and advice. It looks like it's not a bad day tomorrow. Negativity is moving into the past. A new beginning's on the horizon. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. Growth, change, and transformations coming in around your career. Cause for celebration comes in. You know what? Go to work. Do what you got to do. Go home, and then once the day is done, you're going to feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. It's not a bad day tomorrow at all. The energy around you is really good. There's a Leo and a Pisces around tomorrow that may be significant. Elizabeth, general for the rest of the week. Pretty good. It looks like you've got somebody from your past that may return or you could bump into. You may get a new job offer. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, or that could be on-the-job training if you do get a new job offer. 7 of Cups, you're going to have some choices this week. You've got starting a new journey that has long-term potential around it, and a Taurus enters. It should be a pretty decent week. Lee, I bumped into my ex, the Libra, today at the store, and he followed me and was real aggressive. Why is he so mad at me when he sees me? I didn't say anything to him. Oh, excuse me. Okay, why is he so mad at me? Did you dump him? He's not done with that breakup. Like, he's not over it. He's still dealing with it. Love cup is empty, and the Lover's card here is in reverse. And he's still feeling argumentative over it, and he feels very negative around love. I think he feels hurt by you still, or he's still dealing with that wound. Jay, how'd the hard-to-be girl feel when she saw me at work tonight? Okay, first card that comes up is that she's not holding herself back, and the love cup here is full, and things change for the better quickly. So I hope something happened tonight, or something's happening very soon. Empress. Doesn't get better than that when you ask how somebody feels about you. It's like attractive, abundant, lots of potential. She's got to say something. It's like her energy is starting to shift. I'm hoping that things are going to start to move forward. You get some communication from her. It's like it's on the tip of her tongue. It just has to come out. Kira, General. Okay, you've got life is starting to move forward and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. It also looks like a soulmate connection should be coming in, and the love cup should be full. You may be focused on a side business or a side project that could bring in a little bit more financial stability. Sagittarius enters. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got the world at your feet, and things should change for you for the better quickly. Water sign enters. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Perseverance around your career pays off. And General for my husband, Cece. He could have a new creative project on the horizon. It also looks like he's feeling better compensated, better paid, and better respected at work with a lot more success coming in. Anxiety around him is moving into the past, and balance is coming back to his life. Looks like he's got money coming in. Three of Pentacles, feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around business, and feeling prepared for either new business opportunities or new offers to come in. Four of Cups is in reverse. Somebody may make him an offer that would be hard to turn down, business related. Hangman's in reverse. Life is starting to move forward for him, business-wise. A lot of nice stuff happening around business. Simran, General. You may be working on a creative project or some kind of a creative hobby of some type. Maybe something new that you decide to pick up. Life is coming back into balance. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that makes you feel relief. Life starts to move forward. Growth, change, and transformation is starting to come to you as a person, growing and evolving, and happiness is coming out. Your intuition is also starting to grow. Julie, does R know that I was just talking to a guy on the phone not too long ago? How does he feel about that? He just appeared. He just showed up in the dark. He just popped out of nowhere. This guy kills me. He kills me. Okay, he doesn't know that you were on the phone with a guy. He thinks that you do talk to guys, or he wonders if you do. He doesn't want you talking to other guys. No, that doesn't make him happy. And that's why he's trying to catch you doing something. He's trying to catch you talking to somebody. And I don't think he's going to catch you. He's killing me, this guy. David, Ivy, my ex, the Taurus, is pushing hard, calling me from different numbers and saying her daughter wants to see me. Is it for her or her daughter? I think it's for her. I think she's using the daughter. I mean, I do believe that the daughter likes you and does want to see you or would like to see you, but I think that the mother is behind it. I think the mother's behind it. I don't like that. I don't like using the kid, but I think that the mother's behind it. I mean, the calling from different numbers. Didn't she show up somewhere where you work or something recently? Yeah, I think she's playing games. I do think she's playing games. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know what? I used to wear makeup all the time when I worked a regular job. And then when I started teaching hot yoga, obviously, I would never go to work with makeup on. But if I had it on, you know, like for whatever reason. So I got really used to myself without makeup. And then when I started wearing makeup again, like now I'm like, sometimes I feel like it's too much. But anyway, thank you. Love always. When will Tio contact me next? Could be within the next, like, week. Sometime within the week. Suella, love reading. An Aries that's coming in pretty strong. You may meet this person through divine timing. It also looks like you got cause for celebration coming in around that Aries. There's another fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and your love life may change for the better for you quickly. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, you may find that you have choices when it comes to love. A wish comes true, and somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. I think you got new energy coming in. There's a Libra coming in, too. So you got a Aries and a Libra. Cece, will the doctor call me with the results tomorrow? You mentioned a procedure may be needed. When will that procedure be? I got an ultrasound early today and no word yet. Okay. I think he will call you. I think the procedure may be sometime next week. I can't swear to it though. I don't think it's like a big deal, like a surgery type of a thing. I think it may be, I don't know. I don't know what they can do to it. I want to say zap it, you know, but I know it's not a kidney stone, but that's what it reminds me of. Like, yeah, have you ever heard of somebody getting zapped so that breaks up the kidney stone so they can pass it? That's just the impression that I'm getting in my head. That might not be true, though. Anyhow, I think it could happen sometime next week, and I think it clears up the problem. Karina, when will me and Jay the Scorpio hang out? Maybe sometime within the next 2 weeks. Ronnie, will the Sagittarius see my subliminal post pic? He'll see it. Yeah, he's going to see it. He's like a stalker. Kira, will my Sarah app get approved? I don't know what that is, but I'm only getting a 33% chance of yes. So I don't know if you need to do something, like it may come back, you have to do something and then resubmit it. I don't know. It's coming up kind of low for me to say yes at this point. Lee, I'm so confused. Does he want me back or is he just mad at me because he's with someone else? I think he's mad about the I don't know how things ended, but it's like he feels like he was disrespected. He feels like his life was turned upside down and he's still holding on to anger. I don't know what went on between the two of you, but he's got a lot of anxiety around the relationship with you. I don't think that he wants to get back together. No, I don't think that. I'm not seeing anything like that in the cards, but it's like he's still angry over what happened. He hasn't let it go. And I mean, who cares if he's with somebody else? Some people can't be alone and they'll just grab anybody. They don't care. And that's probably what it is. Kira, August. August looks like life has changed for the better for you quickly. You've moved on to greener pastures and life is picking up, like the speed of life is picking up. I'm moving forward. I'm maybe going on a road trip. Growth, change, transformations coming in. On the job training, going back to school. Being guided by the divine could bring a soulmate connection that's quite passionate. Got money coming in. Three of Cups, cause for celebration comes in. It should be a good month. It should be a pretty good month for you. Lee, there's a new guy that I'm talking to now finally. Is Ryan the Scorpio good for me or does he just want sex? Okay. Is Ryan's a good potential person? No, I think he's got good potential. Yeah, there's romance here. Yeah, I would give him a chance. Kira, what's coming towards me in love? Listen to your intuition. You have a fire sign entering. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you could have a Taurus around. And there may be a new love interest on the horizon. You may have some choices, starting a new journey, no longer holding yourself back, but you're exploring your options. Got a little bit of good luck coming in. You do have passion coming in, feeling prepared, and happiness coming out over your love life. So something should change for the better. Maybe before the summer ends, new energy comes in. Goddess, what comes up for me in August? Got a Capricorn coming in. You got happiness coming in. Your intuition is heightened. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. The ability to manifest new opportunities. No longer holding yourself back. August should be a good month. Goddess, will I get a job at JP Morgan Chase? You could get that job, yeah. Got success around that. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you, Kira. Anytime. Thank you, thank you. Virgo, what good things are coming in for me? You've got happiness and passion coming in. You got somebody from your past returning or running into an old friend, and life is starting to move forward pretty quickly. Looks like you have a Taurus that comes in. You also have feeling a little bit better respected or compensated at work. A new journey is on the horizon, and you're no longer holding yourself back. You're moving on to greener pastures. You may also be taking a little mini vacation. Anthony, I sent an email to you. You want me to answer it on the live, or you want me to answer it privately? I'll answer it here, but I won't read it out loud. All right. Let me check my email. Do you want me to read this out loud or no? No, that's okay that it's not a tarot question. It's just an opinion. But do you want me not to read it out loud? I won't read it. Okay. So why don't you want me to answer? I'll answer it. I'll give you my opinion private. Maybe I'll send a voice note if it's long. I'll do it after the live. This way, because I don't want to give out too much information if I say it here. I'll email you back tonight. Julie, nursing career energy for the next 3 years. The energy is good. You got money coming in. You have long-term potential. You've got some good luck coming in. Anxiety seems to start to dissipate. You've got plenty of opportunity. Energy around your career is good. Queen, what does LM think of my text today? I don't know what you said, but it came up as something that's strong. I mean business. I'm serious. And I think that he's taking you seriously. He feels a little bit like, not like he's cornered. He doesn't feel cornered, but it feels a little bit like you kind of laid down the law. You kind of gave it to him. Or you kind of, you know, went above and beyond. I don't know what you said, but I think he got the point. I don't know, did you hear back from him? Because I think he's going to get back to you. I think he's going to answer you back. There's happiness that's... I don't know if it's okay. I think it's okay. All right. Stupid thing. Okay, Libra love. Love messages about Sagittarius. All right, I don't know what your relationship is with this person. Like, I don't know if this is somebody with respect for you. They seem to think that you're a nice person. You could be starting a new journey together. But it may not happen right away. There could be a delay, or the timing around the situation may not be great right now. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what your relationship is with that person. SJ, what did the Virgo say to his friends about me the night we met? I think that he just said that he was happy to have met you. He seemed like you were a very strong person. Thinks that you have potential. Elizabeth, General. Did I do that one? I did that one already. Emma. Was Abby, my assistant, wrong for the way she treated me yesterday at work? Or did I have it coming for a bit? We're getting a bit carried away. I was goofing around with Paul and her. Wait a second. Was Abby, my assistant, wrong for the way, oh, excuse me, she treated me yesterday? Okay, let's see. Was Abby yesterday wrong for the way that she treated me? I think she did overreact a little bit. Yeah, I don't think that she had to take it that far. Best way, why did Greg stop messaging me? What changed? Well, he's been spending a lot of time thinking about things, and he's feeling a little bit disappointed just in general, not even having anything to do with you. He's got a combination of feeling disappointed, overthinking things, but he also has a lot going on in his life. So maybe a combination of things. Have you tried reaching out to him and he hasn't responded? If you reach out to him and he doesn't respond, I would just kind of distance yourself from the situation, because it looks like, I mean, he's got other things going on here. So I don't know if he's like busy hanging out with other people or doing different things, and that's why he's kind of like gone quiet. I don't really care for that. Like, I don't really like that somebody would treat another person like that. Like, you don't just fall off the face of the earth. But I would give him one last chance and reach out to him if it means that much to you. If you don't really care, then I would just kind of distance yourself from him. He comes up a little bit moody. It's like feeling disappointed and feeling like stressed out, but then also having other people around him or being busy. So it's like, what is it? Are you like depressed and bored and disappointed, or are you out busy and happy? It kind of comes up all over the place, and I don't really like that. Auntie, will Mr. Jones call and text me before Sunday? I think he will, yes. Ronnie, I gave my number to a new guy. How will it go? Good for you. It should go well. You got growth, change, and transformation coming in, and there could be long-term potential around that situation. Perseverance pays off, and a wish comes true. It should go well. Good, good, good. Anthony, the message from the Cancer to me. Does she think about me these days also? She does think about you. She thinks about you, she wonders about you, and at some point she will reach out, or you guys will reconnect at some point. She thinks that you're very smart, she thinks that you're very intelligent, and that you have a lot of potential for great success. Emma, what did Paul honestly think of how Abby got with me? I think he also felt like she overreacted. He may have been angry that she took things a little bit too far, or that she exploded the way she did, or whatever happened. I don't think that he felt like it was necessary. But for her, it felt like things were okay and that it either got too intense or crossed the line, or, and for him, he kind of felt like, what's the big deal? He's handsome, he's 6'4", I'm praying he's got big feet. KM, energy around the tech support job. Are the benefits genuine, as good as the recruiter says? Ooh, good. Pardon me. Yeah, I do think that the benefits are good. Yeah, it looks like you have a wish. It looks like there's a lot of room too for growth, change, transformation, and there may be like promotions that could happen. Like there could be, it could lead you to other things. Queen, what does LM want to say to me? That he holds himself back. Sometimes he's his own worst enemy. Sometimes he gets stuck and stagnant. He may say that he's a little hard on himself, or he doesn't always do the right thing because sometimes he's a little bit self-conscious or low self-esteem. He also may say that he knows he lacks perseverance and he doesn't always follow through. I don't know if he's made promises that he doesn't follow through with, but he knows that he does that. Davey, general for the rest of the week. Well, you got a whole lot of junk that's moving into the past. Hurts, wounds, tower moments, all this stuff is moving into the past. It looks like moving forward, you're no longer feeling stuck. A Taurus comes in. It looks like you've got, somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, but you make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. That ex is going to be reaching out again or showing up or something. She's around. The world is at your feet and you're calling the shots. Making it to the top of the mountain makes you feel like you can breathe a sigh of relief because you have choices and you'll be calling the shots. Life changes for the better for you quickly before the end of the week. You've got a Cancer and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that come in that may be of significance. I think things are going to move forward this week in a different way. Maybe new energies coming in. Emma, what does Paul think or feel about me? I think he thinks that you're passionate, perseverant, intuitive, kind-hearted, intelligent, sincere, and genuinely a nice person who's very happy. Kevin, I applied for another job at Panera. Thoughts? I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. First of all, I think that starting a new journey, it's a new opportunity. I always think that like new opportunity is always positive because you're going to learn something, you're going to meet someone, you're going to earn some extra money. Like even if you don't stay there forever, it's still going to be an experience, and I think it's positive. Moving forward to greener pastures, they may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The money might not be bad. The food there is pretty good. I think you'll enjoy it. Auntie, does Mr. Jones love me romantically and not just as friends? Yeah, he definitely has feelings that are much stronger than just friends. Definitely. No doubt about that. KM, energy around the answering job. If I choose that one, will I like it and be happy and stay long term? The energy is good. Yeah, I think you will be happy because you got the sun here and the money is pretty decent. You're not holding yourself back. The energy is not bad, but the other place came up a little bit stronger. So when I compared the two of them. But I think that you'll be happy there. The sun comes out. You're not holding yourself back. The pay is good. Kevin, timing when my anxiety will get better. August. I mean, I personally, just from my own experience, I think that anxiety kind of comes and goes. And there could be moments in life where it's real intense and other times where it's not so bad. But it looks like you get a shift in August. Ooh. Kevin, angel message. Six of Water, memories from your childhood or your history. Issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Nine of Fire, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Believe in yourself. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiah, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Lydia, Sagittarius and me, same Sag. Okay. He may be putting in some effort. It looks like he's not holding himself back. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Listen to your intuition. I don't know where you guys are. I can't remember. But it looks like communication may be picking up and he may want to see you. He may be, I don't know, looking to hang out or something relatively soon. Energy around him is like he wants things to move forward. Love cup here is full. Sorry, Aaron the Aquarius, next action, communication towards me. He's pulled back and he hasn't texted. He's feeling a little bit stressed and he's a little bit burdened by life in general. You should be hearing from him soon though. He should come back in with an offer that would be hard to turn down. Things seem to move forward. Sometime before the end of this week, you should hear from him. Emma, is Abby jealous or envious of me? She could be a little envious, yeah. Yep. Kevin, should I call the store tomorrow and ask for the interview? Yeah. What do they say? Checking on the status of my application. That's what people would say when they called A&P. I'm calling on the status of my application. Georgia, energy around the Virgo and me. It's pretty good. It's like abundant, respectful, mutually respectful, well balanced, sincere. Julie, when he reaches out, would he try to see me or would he wait some time? He may wait like a day or a couple of days. Like it may not be like I'm calling right now and want to see you right now, but he would want to see you like within the next few days or so. I would say from the time he calls, like within a week. Yeah, he's coming back, sorry. He's not gone for good. But you know, you might get sick of that back and forth nonsense because it's enough to drive you insane. But he's going to come back probably before the end of the week. Julie, am I still meeting C's mom this year? Or is that out the door now? No, I think you could still meet her, yeah. Yeah, something may come up and you may still meet her. What's Abby envious of? So I think that she thinks that people like you better than her, or that you have a better personality, or that people gravitate to you more than her. I think that she may also feel a little bit like low self-confidence to begin with, having nothing to do with you. So I think that she may think that you're a little bit more confident than her and you get more attention than she does. Kevin, could I handle situations that make me anxious? You could. Yeah, you could. You know, like, things that make me anxious, like going to the doctor, I hate that. I hate it. I just try to, like, I just try to keep breathing. You know, like, I just, like, that's what, that seems to help. I don't know why I get so anxious all the time. Stupid. Kevin, what's going on in August? Looks like a good month. You got things change for the better for you quickly. A water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may even have a new romantic interest. You got the sun coming out and you're being guided by the divine. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is starting to move forward. You may even have some new social, like, not even just like romance, but like new friends coming in. November, outcome between Brian and I. Well, I don't know where you guys are right now or what the situation is, but it looks like it's a long, winding road ahead. And it looks like there's a lot of like bumps in the road and feeling stuck and feeling stagnant. And right now the timing doesn't look great. I don't see a committed relationship here if that's what you're hoping for or if that's what you want long term. But it does look like you have the sun here in reverse, which is like happiness. It's delayed right now, but it still could come. So with this reading, I would say there is potential for things to move forward, but it's really, it's a tough road. It's like a long road. So that may be up to you as to whether or not you want to continue down that road. But the sun in reverse is positive, that things should be better or they could improve. TD, general for the rest of this week. Disappointment moves into the past and you're feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Looks like you might be making a decision for your life to move forward or to put yourself first. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, and cut through bullshit. There's a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Happiness comes out around you, and you're feeling a little bit more balanced. Elizabeth, what does the ex-Scorpio want to come over tonight? I think he does want to come over. I think that he's hoping that something can happen here physically, but the Ace of Wands could be sex. November is Jalen returning. Things should change for the better between you and Jalen. Yeah, I would say so. Kevin, I've been studying math daily for the test. Is it enough? I think so. I think that you'll do fine. Julie, what goes on between CME in September and October? Fuck him. Yeah, exactly. You gotta love these guys. Stupid. Well, you got happiness coming out. Happiness comes out around UNC. It also looks like life may be a little bit more balanced. No longer feeling so stuck. Things may have moved forward by then between you and him. Or they may be moving forward. Being guided by the divine brings you to the top of the mountain. Kevin, I've been feeling more confident and aggressive. It's good that you're stepping into your own confidence, because you know what? You're going to start to earn a little bit more respect by people in your life. It also looks like you got a new little venture on the horizon, so that self-confidence may come in handy. Auntie, why did Tom ghost me? Was I too ghetto or country? No, it was neither. It was neither. I think that for him, it's like, you know, I hate this ghosting crap, because I just think it's so rude, it's so disrespectful, and it's just not a way to end things. But I think for him, I think that, I don't know if you guys were exclusive, but I think that he had his options open. And I don't think that he met one other person. Like, I don't think he was like, oh my God, I fell in love with this woman and then I'd say it changed my world. I think he was exploring different options, and I just think time got away from him. And he had anxiety when he thought about reaching back out to you. The thing here is that Fool is in reverse. When the Fool is in reverse, you usually find out. Like, at some point, maybe you'll cross paths again and you'll find out. Like, and he may say something to you like, oh, I meant to get back in touch with you, but, you know, I never got around to it, or some kind of nonsense. I don't think that I definitely don't think it was because he thought that you were, like, there was anything, like, wrong with you, like ghetto or country. Like, I don't think that was it. I think it was more of, like, he was exploring options and time just got away. How about Moon Rising, Karen's current feelings and intentions towards me? You should hear from her quickly, out of the blue. She may reach out. She may be persistent too. She may want to see you in the near future, or hang out or get together or something. Cinnamon, how will tomorrow and Thursday go for me? Pretty good. You're not feeling burdened or weighed down, but the energy around you is pretty stable and light. Perseverance pays off. A wish comes true. And you're being guided by the divine. You also may be taking some time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, which is always a good thing. Spirit messages for EVXD. The King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. The Six of Water, memories from your history or your childhood. Issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Ego, Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Kevin, do I need to do some emotional healing? Everybody does. Everyone does. There's nobody that doesn't need that. Yes, everybody does. Everybody needs that. Hannah, general for August. Okay, you've got romance heating up. If you're with someone, great. If you're not, you could have a new interest that comes in. That could be a Capricorn. Things change for the better for you quickly, and you have plenty of choices. You may be undecided about certain opportunities you get in August. Don't make any decisions right away. Take your time. You don't have to dive in head first. You do have a soulmate connection coming in. You also have a Taurus around that may be of significance. Wheel of Fortune, you got some good luck coming in. A disappointment moves into the past and life seems to move forward. Maybe taking a quick vacation too, a little vacation. Elizabeth, I'm not falling for the X stuff, right? Let's see. I don't think so. With an X, just having nothing to do with the cards, like my suggestion to anyone when it comes to an X, if you don't care anymore and you have nothing better to do and you know you're just like, whatever, I got nothing else to do tonight, that's one thing. But if you care anymore, or if you or if you feel like you're done with it, you're like, oh, I don't want to go back there, not if you were the last person on earth, then I would just draw the line, tell them that you're busy, and send them off. I don't think you're going to fall for it. Emma, how does Ryan feel about me? Thinks that you're a pretty optimistic person, somebody who's easy to get along with or easy to talk to. Thinks you're kind-hearted, sincere, attractive, smart, and that you have a lot of potential. Suella, why is the situation so painful? Because there's a soul wound that's involved here. Situations that are very passionate, that have very, very high emotions, usually deal with soul wounds that are deep. And the reason why we're so attracted to these people is usually, and I hate saying this, but it's been told to me a million times by every different type of walk of life, from psychics to astrologers to therapists to textbook psychologists. The answer always comes back the same. The reason why you're attracted to that person the way that you are is because you know that you can't have them. And in the moment when you feel like maybe you're getting somewhere with them, it temporarily heals the wound of not being good enough in the past, or not feeling good enough, or not feeling worthy. And I know that it sounds like, because I used to argue until I was blue in the face. No, that's not true. I had no idea that it wasn't going to work out. But the answer always came back the same. You wouldn't be feeling this way now if it didn't have to do with the old wound that has to do with feeling worthy. So I did a lot of thinking about it over the course of my life and looking back on certain situations that I was in, and I do agree with it, because like if you're with somebody for like my parents were married 20 years and they got divorced, I would assume that there was pain there because there was a life, there was material, like houses and children and vacations and families enmeshed in one another. But when you're that hurt over something that never was, or that never really got off the ground, there was only what we perceived it to be as having potential, it's because of this, it's the soul wound thing. And that's why you're attracted to that person in that situation. Because in the moment, it makes you feel worthy. And it's like, oh, I never felt this way before. Yeah, you never felt this way before because all the other guys that don't make you feel that way are not healing the soul wound, the worthiness. All the other guys that are available, that are ready, willing, and able, nobody cares. Nobody wants that guy. Not that nobody wants that guy, but when you start to do the work and you start to heal all these old wounds, then you want that guy. Then you want the guy that isn't going to put you through this. It's like, and it's like all the signs are there. Like you knew it going into it, right? But yet you still had that feeling. Like my friend and I used to talk all the time about this feeling. But that feeling is usually associated with a really dangerous situation that leads to a lot of pain and not a whole lot of pleasure. So, it deals with soul wounds. And then you can keep repeating this situation with different people if you don't end up doing the work that you need to do to put it behind you. It takes time, and you really have to be open to it, because I really fought kicking and screaming that wasn't true. It wasn't true, and that I knew better, and that it had nothing to do with me being worthy. I did feel worthy, but I guess maybe I didn't. I don't know. I've been in crazy situations myself. Not in recent years, but in past years. Like crazy situations. And it is painful. It's painful because it seems like, well, here we go again. It's always about somebody else. Somebody else is more important. Somebody else is more important. But that's exactly it. That's the soul wound. Somebody else is more important. So when you stop putting yourself in situations where somebody else is going to be more important, then there's no wound that needs to be healed. Then you're not attracted to those people anymore. Kevin, do you think I have bipolar, ADHD, or BPD? I don't think you have any of them, but it couldn't hurt to be tested or go see a therapist or whoever can diagnose this, maybe a psychologist. Because if you do have something, there's treatment that can help it. I don't think the cards are not indicating strong enough that you have anything, but I would go inquire, because why not find out for sure? Emma, a lot of potential for what? Oh, just a lot of potential in general. Like, you could be very successful in your career. You could be very successful with whatever you set your mind to. That you could have a lot of potential as far as just setting goals and achieving them. Suella. Oh, thank you, thank you. I love and appreciate you too. Hang in there. Kevin, my dad has tortured us for years. Why? Why is he here? Well, there you go. It's the same thing like I was just talking about. So he gets his self-worth, right, from torturing you. Like that makes him important. He may suffer too from anxiety. He's got anxiety around him. But somebody who is wait, is the question, he's tortured us for years, comma, why is he here? Because that's the way that I'm reading it, but I'm not 100% sure that that's how you mean it. People that are abusive, that's where they get their power. Like they can be abusive, they can make you feel bad. So that's where they get their power. Why do they need that power? Because they're lacking in self-confidence somewhere. So it's like, once again, it speaks more about them than it does you, but you're the one that had to endure it. So that's why you suffer. But, and you know, it can be a pretty bad cycle, because then you could wind up becoming an abuser. You know, I've from what I've seen, it's like either you become an abuser or you're the exact opposite. You'll probably be the opposite. But anybody that, like, control, manipulation, torture, like any of that, like, it's, I'm going to do it to you because I can do it to you, because that makes me powerful. And if you cry and I upset you, that makes me feel good. There's something wrong with that. There's something wrong with that. But those people need help, because why would you ever want to hurt somebody else? Hurt somebody else, hurt an animal, hurt a child. Why would you want to do that to anybody? You know, like, why is he here? It would make perfect sense for him to be there, because that's where he gets his power. He those kinds of people will only do it to the people that they can do it to. If he meets his match somewhere, he's not going to hang out with somebody who he can't do that to, because then he's not powerful. Which is a shame, because everybody's powerful in their own right without having to torture anybody or be mean. KM, will I get another job offer from another company that's better, or should I wait for another offer before accepting the two I have? I wouldn't wait. No, if you need a job now and you got these good offers, I would take what you got. Yeah. KM, how do the ladies feel about me in my first interview in person in the office? And how was I viewed by everyone? Okay, I would say you came across as somebody who is a strong character. You don't hold yourself back. You have a lot of potential for success. You came off as a happy person, somebody who would be easy to get along with. Somebody who's strong though. Strong, capable, with a lot of potential. Kevin, are his days numbered? He's unhealthy. I can't really answer a question like that, because I don't really feel like the cards can predict that, but all of our days are numbered, really. I would say, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about him. I mean, I can't give you, like, he's unhealthy. Let's leave it at that. And somebody who's unhealthy, unhappy, and miserable usually doesn't have much of a chance. What time is it now? It's 11:49. All right, let me see who else I got here. Maggie, general for August. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Being guided by the divine. Sagittarius comes in, feeling a little bit more financially stable. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The hard work you put into something business or career related pays off. Mihak, general for the week. Maybe feeling a little bit more appreciated, better respected, and better compensated. It looks like you have an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Being guided by the divine. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world and feeling a little bit more financially stable. Sanch, rest of the day. Something comes in that's spontaneous and fun. The ability to manifest new opportunities. It looks like the energy around you today is light, fun, and exciting. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Kevin, when will my mom have her happiness? She should turn a corner sometime this fall, where she's starting to either feel much happier or the energy around her starts to lighten. Kevin, how do people see me from the outside? Well, not everybody is going to see you the same. Everyone's going to have their own opinion for the most part. Most people see you as somebody who's pretty well balanced, somebody who's sincere, spontaneous, maybe a little bit quirky or creative and unique, kind-hearted, well-prepared, and enthusiastic. KM, did the recruiter in the first interview change the way he thought of me after we went over the criminal background and stuff? Overall, what did he think of me? Okay. No, I think he thought highly of you. He seemed to think that you were a strong character. I don't think anything changed. He listened to his intuition. Yeah, I think he thinks that you're a strong character, somebody who's intelligent with a lot of potential, somebody who's grounded and stable. Whatever was on that background thing, it didn't affect him. It's fine. The heck. I think I'm at Auntie. Is the connection with Mr. Jones just about soul wounds? No, I think that's gone on too long. Like soul wounds, I mean, there could be soul wounds that are attached to it, that could be feeding into it, but soul wound things are usually situations that are really unobtainable and that are really painful, and sometimes it doesn't even make sense, you know, or sometimes it's like you convince yourself that you have this connection, right? And you really think that, oh, this is something that's meant to be. All the signs are there, right? But meanwhile, the other person is either not meeting you halfway or only leading you so far, or it never really seems to kind of get off the ground. No, I don't think that this is, I mean, there could be soul wounds attached to it, but it's still more than that. It's still more than that. Like, how do I explain it? Like, the best way that I can describe some situations I've been in, and it was yoga was one of them, where I swear to God, when I was on the mat, first of all, I felt like, this is how bad I felt at the time. I felt like it was okay that I was at yoga because I paid for it, right? So that nobody could tell me to leave because I was a customer, right? This is how bad I felt at the time. So it was okay for me to be at yoga because I paid for it, but I'm just going to not bother anyone. I'm going to go in the room, I'm going to go in the back, and then as soon as class ends, I'm going to leave and nobody will even realize that I was here. Like, that's how I felt. When I was on the mat, it was like the only time that I felt like a fucking human. Like, otherwise, like, I spent most of my life feeling like a stray dog. Like, that's how I felt in that moment. So when situations like way back when would come in that kind of made me feel human, or and like I would think, like, now, like looking back, like, shit, how pathetic was I feeling that, like, that made me feel good, whatever the situation was. But most of those situations tend to be kind of fleeting, or they don't really last a long time, or if they do, there may be like a whole lot of nothing. Like, you know, it's like a whole lot of nothing. It's not like a real, I don't know. It could have, I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. I think that yours is more than just soul wounds. I think everybody has soul wounds, and that's why we are attracted to those situations, or we have a hard time letting them go. But some of them are a little bit more than others. KM General. Got money coming in. Got 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Being better compensated, better respected, feeling like life has come back into balance, money's coming in. No longer holding yourself back, cause for celebration comes in. KM Love. Got a soulmate connection coming in. God, excuse me. You got passion coming in, a soulmate connection, a Virgo comes in. Feeling like you're being better treated, better respected, and the next relationship you enter, you're moving on to greener pastures, and you may feel like the hard work you put in comes back to you, and things have changed for the better for you quickly. There's also an air sign that's coming in. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're going to have choices when it comes to love. You may be undecided. Don't make any decisions until you're ready, and definitely listen to your intuition. Your love life, I think things are starting to shift over there. Baby, love reading for the next 2 weeks in separation. You may be feeling a little bit burdened by the situation. And it does look like the situation is going to stay separate over the next 2 weeks. You could be feeling a little bit hurt. Listen to your intuition. I would, you know, just kind of, I would try, if you can, to distance yourself from the situation, just to break down some of the resistance around it, and get focused doing something else to keep your mind off of it, because it looks like things are a little stuck over the next couple of weeks. And I don't see all that much communication coming in, if any at all. Yeah, I would do what you can to get busy doing something else, because the love cup is in reverse, and it doesn't look like there's much reconciling happening in the next 2 weeks. You may need a little more space than that. KM, will T be back, or is he serious about moving on and not coming back? Will T be back? I wouldn't sit around waiting for him to come back. He's pretty serious at this point that he's moving on. People say shit like that all the time and don't always mean it, but I wouldn't sit around and wait for it because he seems like he's pretty certain that he's moving forward. Right now, anyway. Depression. I don't see it yet. Let me do. Sarah, next actions would be the Libra towards me. Communication. You should get communication. Some kind of a message comes in from him relatively soon, and then he may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Depression. I had 2 social workers call the witch client, which called the witch. The client was present. And she told me, she said innocently that I was the bully and didn't want to speak to her. Will I benefit financially? And if so, do it a discrimination case. I would do the discrimination case because this bitch has been nothing but trouble for you from day one. And I don't think that, yeah, she hasn't treated you fairly from day one, and now she's trying to turn it around. And she's calling you the bully. Nah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm glad that you had the social workers get involved. I would do the discrimination case because I don't think that you have anything to lose. And if she's doing it to you, she's probably doing it to other people, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Oh, good night, Zara. L'Amour. I don't see it yet. Let me do Elizabeth. Love for the rest of July. Could have an Aries come in. Got an Aries coming in pretty strong. You also have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling like you're being guided by the divine, but you may come to a point in your life where you're like, you know what? I'm done with any of these people that have been around, and I'm having new energy come in. Got new energy coming in. And you may not be holding yourself back. Happiness comes in. And somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be a Pisces. Oh, got a lot of new energy coming in. And like I said, you may kind of get to the point where you're like, I'm done with all these people. Send in the new energy, and new energy comes in. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you can find one relatively soon. You got commitment coming in around you. L'Amour, what can I expect Wednesday? You're not holding yourself back, and that leads to great happiness. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Communication could come in from someone you've been hoping to hear from, and there may be a soulmate around. So Wednesday should be a pretty good day. Tibet, is Leonard sick with COVID? I don't think he has COVID. If he's sick, I mean, he could be sick, yeah, but I don't think it's with COVID. L'Amour, will Keisha get her package before Friday? I think she will, yeah. Pressure, will I benefit financially from the case? I don't know. I don't know how they could give you money for that. Like, I don't know. I don't see a lot of money coming in. No, not from that. But I don't know how, like, I just don't know how you would put a number on it or how they would come to an agreement on it, especially if you're not going to continue there or you're not going to continue to live there or you're not moving there. I don't see a ton of money coming in, no. I got to be honest. But filing something to screw with her or, to put it on her record, I would suggest that. Because, like I said, I think she's messing with other people too. And it's bullshit. Like, enough with this woman already. I just don't know that you're going to get a large payout from it. But you may be able to get your voice heard, and there could be something that goes on her record, for the discrimination thing. Which should be, because she shouldn't be able to get away with that crap. For more, how did the Mercedes like my lip glosses? I think she really liked them. She's feeling ambitious. You may get like another order from her or hear back from her soon. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in. She could be a long-term client. I don't know, maybe she already is, but it looks like there's more to come from her. Simran, Spirit. Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity. Ace of Water, falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, and new home. Eight of Fire, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. Yeah, I mean, she's screwing up a lot of people, and like that's not her job. Like, her job is to help people. I mean, this woman needs to be like fired. Like, give somebody her job that wants to actually do it, and not be a pain in the ass. Lamore, when will I get my check in the mail? I'm going to say within the next 3 weeks you should have it. General messages for Saki. Negativity is moving into the past. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain and yet a new journey on the horizon. Romance heats up. If you're with someone now, great. If you're not with anyone right now, you got new energy coming in. You got a committed relationship on the horizon, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. The hard work you put into work, school, or business will come back to you. Lose how C thinks about me. C thinks that you're a strong person who's very independent, sincere, kind-hearted, stable, attractive, and intelligent. Miss Ilario, thoughts of my ex about no contact. Thoughts of my ex about our no contact situation. Well, he's got sharp energy around him. He's got sharp energy around him and deceit. So I would say staying away from him and not speaking to him right now is probably a good thing. He also may be feeling a little bit unsuccessful. He feels like his life is kind of stuck and not really going anywhere. But He's kind of has some nasty energy around him right now, so it's sort of better off that you're not talking to him. Pumpy, 48 hours. Got some luck coming in, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have a fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have some money coming in and feeling a little bit more financially stable. And your Preeti will each contact me in this next week or month. Maybe before the end of the month. Darlene, general for the next few weeks. General for the next few weeks. May feel like all of a sudden life is starting to move forward pretty quickly. You also may be making a decision to help push your life forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a new love connection that comes in that's a soulmate. Soulmate connection with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and things change for the better for you quickly. Looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and the weight of the world is kind of slipping right off your shoulders. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you increases your success. Like leaving things that aren't working leads you in a new direction to more successful, greener pastures. Simran, love. Could have new energy coming in before the end of the summer or early fall. That may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New energy that's taking you over to greener pastures. It looks like you're being guided by the divine, or you meet this person through divine timing. Anxiety seems to move into the past around love, and happiness comes out. Julie, when will R soften up from how he's been acting with me? You should see a shift in him sometime this fall, like a big difference. Oh, Mel, you can close them. Thank you. Baby girl, general love reading for the next 2 months. Okay, well, you're heading over towards the 10 cups being full. So that's positive. Feeling prepared, feeling successful around love. You got a Taurus that's coming in. You also have a soulmate connection coming in. And you may be feeling undecided about what to do. There's another person that shows up. 4 of Cups person is someone who is in your world that you haven't made the connection. You know, it's like they may be like the UPS guy, delivers packages, but you don't think twice about him. Like that's the 4 of Cups person. He's there, but you haven't taken notice of him yet. Within the next 2 months, you should take notice, or he steps forward. You have a committed relationship on the horizon, and things change for you for the better quickly. New adventure on the horizon as well, and the love cup is full. Next relationship you enter will be long-term, with long-term potential. And even if you don't start it in the next 2 months, you may meet the person or you may be talking to them. But like the winds of change are blowing for you, and it's like good, it's positive. Let's see. Did that one? EVB, love. I haven't done that one. love for the rest of July and August. Perseverance pays off around love. You do have a committed relationship on the horizon, but it may be with brand new energy that hasn't come in yet. Could be with fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that you meet through divine timing. Empress is here, which is love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. But it does look like you're heading over towards 10 cups being full. So you got a lot of nice shit happening for you. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in around your love life. Or also just around life in general. Julie, why would there be a big difference between our and the fall? Well, he seems to soften, he seems to change, or he just seems to not be so, like he's not so stoic. I don't know. It's like he may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Things may be moving forward with you and him a little bit quicker. You have the opportunity for things to move forward in the fall. It's like he has a shift. He also may be feeling a little bit more successful and a little bit less burdened. He may also be in a better headspace. Zuri, how does Gemini feel about me? Thinks you guys have a nice connection. Thinks you're passionate, attractive, kind-hearted, grounded, stable, sincere, intelligent, and intuitive. He also may feel like the two of you have like, you guys have potential, or like there's more to come from your relationship. My love life once I moved to Texas. I think you're going to be happy. Get happiness that comes out with the sun. A new romance that could come in quickly out of the blue, like starting a new journey, brings in cause for celebration, and it may be with a Leo. It also looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You've got plenty of energy coming in around you. You may, obviously, if you're going to Texas, you're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Divine timing is bringing in new energy. An air sign could come in with make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're moving on to greener pastures. I think your whole, like, the energy of everything around you is going to shift. And it's going to be for the better. Some strong potential coming in. Oh, you're welcome, Zuri. All right, that's it for me tonight. So I will be back on tomorrow. I don't know. I got one more from Zuri. I don't know what time because I'm not sure what's happening in the afternoon. Is the Libra mad at me? Zuri, is the Libra mad at me? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Nope, nope, nope. Alrighty. Thank you all. Thank you all very much and have a great night. And I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. Bye-bye.